I have been working all day. All right, come on, open up. Let's see how long it takes. Hello,
I think
hello,
we're live.
everybody. Can y'all hear us? Are we live yet? Can you
I
hear us?
think we're live. Yeah, I think we're live.
I got to
I
go
can
get
see it.
water. I meant to go get water and I forgot.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
Terry. Hi, Carol and Wilhelmina. I meant to refill that, but I was so busy trying to clean my desk off. Forgot. It's a pit. It was a pit, ladies. Hey, Diana, how are you doing? I did a funny thing. I was trying to get Debbie on my phone. I was calling her through Facebook, but I didn't hit Debbie. I hit Aaron. And then Debbie's trying to reach me. It's been a crazy day, y'all. I went to storage. Y'all, I was a good girl. I took 2 loads to the antique mall, not the antique mall, the auction house this week. And I went back to storage today and filled up my van and took it to a thrift. So I'm making progress. I've emptied and emptied and emptied bins. And what I'm going to do probably the end of the week, next week. All right, I get confused. Hey, Aaron, you want to come in here and chat with us? Debbie was home. She was just on the phone.
Oh, okay.
What are you, what are you working on?
I've been working on charms.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, I've been making perler bead.
Oh, yeah, those are so cute.
Did you get Liam's yet?
Oh, I got the box, but I haven't opened it.
Okay.
I'll take it to him on Sunday, though. Marjorie, that's I was looking at Gilded Inspiration saying, oh, I know who that is, but my brain is tired. It's Marjorie.
So how's Miss Debbie Ham doing today?
Oh,
How
I'm
are you,
okay.
Debbie? She's mad at the post office.
I'm
Oh,
mad at the damn post office.
what they do.
I've been waiting on a package since the 7th, and it was 30 miles from me yesterday in the next town, and it went back to Chicago, which is 6 hours
Oh.
away. Oh, I told them. My girls at my post office are really nice, and they know that I'm upset, and they said, "Well, we're so sorry." I mean, they can't do anything about it, but
No.
anyway,
Are
we're
those
having.
white things on your desk, Aaron? Are those little sheep?
Yeah.
I thought they were. Look at that. Isn't that cute? I love it.
Thanks. I have all kinds of little charms. Got popsicles,
Oh, those are cute.
little
Well,
cake.
Aaron, I thought Debbie wasn't back yet. She went to get a massage today, so I thought she wasn't back because I hadn't heard her and I hadn't seen her in StreamYard yet. So I
Yeah.
was calling Debbie, but I accidentally hit Aaron on my phone, who was right above. And when she answered and said hi, I thought I didn't recognize her because she has her hair all pulled up. I said, well, who is this? Is this Jess? And she said, no, it's Aaron. So it's been,
Yes.
just
Oh,
call
you
me Larry
my
today,
Jessica?
okay?
Who did you
I'm
think
just
it was?
being
My
Larry.
Jessica?
So,
All right. Well, you
You think
ladies,
it
if
was
you
my
need me,
Jessica?
I look like Jessica.
I
well,
said,
you have your hair all pulled up on your head. I don't know what Jessica looks like.
Oh,
So that's why maybe it was Jessica because I thought I called Debbie.
right.
So just call me Larry today,
That's okay. You can be Larry.
or Mo, or Curly. Any one of the Stooges I fit.
Hmm.
Oh goodness gracious, it's been a day, y'all. Well, Aaron, thanks so much for hopping in. You can stay in there and just mute yourself.
Yep. I'll
You're
mute
not
and I'm
doing
going to go in
anything.
the. Yep. I'll go in the living room. And if you need me, I can hop on, Deb.
Wonderful.
okay,
Thank
sounds
you.
good. I'll let you know.
Okay. Bye.
Thanks, Aaron. What do you got on your desk, Debbie?
Ooh La La Vintage Treasures new kit that I'm gonna make lots of stuff out of.
Let me make it big so everybody can see it. Hey, Kath.
Oh, All it is a whole mound of papers.
Hey, Tammy. Thank you for the thumbs up. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
I still have a ton of this vintage fabric that I wanted to go ahead and just try to push a little more of that through, and whatever's left next week will just go to the auction house. I'm going to do that with a lot of stuff these next few weeks.
put it on you.
But I wanted to see the paper.
Oh, well, it's just a kit, it's just a Ooh La La Vintage Treasures. Well, it's 2 different kits, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm going to be working with it.
Okay. Is that regular size paper or is it longer?
No, it's 8.5 by 11.
Oh, it just looks longer, I guess, the way it's tilted or something. I don't know. One of the things I had the other day, and I meant to share this and I didn't, I totally forgot about it, is I had a bunch of these little cut off sample things. And so everybody that shopped with me on Tuesday got one in their bin as a thank you. And I have a few left. This one's been cut. And so I'm going to do them for giveaways in today's sale. So we're going to have those. I've got this cute bunny. I don't know where it came from. Don't know where I got it, but it's really cute. So I'm going to use that for a giveaway. So I've been running like a chicken with its head cut off today. I went over to storage and I've been going through bin after bin after bin. And I filled my van up and took it to a thrift. And I was going to go back by there and bring some more things home. And I thought, wait, you don't have anywhere to put it. Hi, Daisy Taylor. How are you doing today?
Yeah, we got 20 people, so let's get moving.
We will. Daisy,
let's get her moving.
Daisy, are you the Daisy that sent me an email? I got an email from, let me see.
It might be Cynthia
so.
Hunt. Is it Cynthia Hunt, I think, is Daisy, if I'm not mistaken.
I've got, no, maybe not. And it's okay. If you haven't shopped with me before, if you don't mind, please send me your information now. Oh, it was you, Daisy. Okay, good. I also have these, and I'm going to give these away today as giveaways. They're cute little, and these are probably 20 years old, postcards that are all about quilting. So let me get started with this. And I'll get my keyboard out of the way. All of this was asked for by somebody last Tuesday who never sent their information, even though I requested it several times. And I did.
Going forward, and we're not selling it to them until they send their info. You can lay it aside for a minute or two.
Yeah, because I just can't do it. This person ordered throughout the whole sale and kept saying her daughter was going to send it. Well, then the sale ended and I never got it. And I did reach out to people to see. No, Debbie, I did not. And you are not going to be. I've been waiting for days, so I'm sorry. But these are going on the table today. I will not sell to somebody that does not send me their information in the sale. I still don't have it. And so these are going on the table today. Hey, Jana, I'll be invoicing after Tuesday's sale. I usually sell on a Tuesday. I try to have a pop-up when I can, and then I sell the next Tuesday and I invoice everything then. So after Tuesday's sale, I'll get everything invoiced.
Yeah, and on your screen right there, Pearl, they look really good. So you can just tell them the colors. We don't have to see every color because they look really good. It looks like navy, red, black, green, fuchsia.
Well, let me put 3 down on the table.
I mean, that'll save a whole lot more time.
Yeah.
Hold them up close, and then we can see them.
That's what I'll do. So, all right, where's my little board? Here it is. I'm going to fall out of my chair trying to get it, though.
I forgot to say hi, girls. How is everybody today?
Debbie's grumpy. She's mad at the post office.
I'm mad at the post office.
All right, so here's number 1. And I'm going to hold it up so you can get an idea of the pattern and the colors.
Yeah, the color's
get
real
all these
vibrant right
pieces,
on there.
And you get the larger piece behind. These are German. And those of y'all that were here last week know. This one is a totally different pattern. Has more at the top. This has a longer piece. You can see that now. It's longer than the others. There's just a real variety. So we're going to do A, B, and C. And they are $2. And here's C. There's the pattern. You see all the different colors you get right here. And then here's the base color. So they're ready, Debbie. You can put the dough in. $2. I've had that happen too many times, and then you're left dealing with things all over again. And other people could have gotten these on Tuesday.
That's what makes me mad. Other people probably wanted them, and then they get them all. J9 for A.
All right. Thank you, J9.
No, because when I got home, I didn't have, the mailman just brought my stuff, and no, I didn't mail it to the massage there, but she did a good job today. Elisa wants C and B.
Okay, you got it. All right, here is going to be A. How was the massage? Carol wants to know.
Good.
Answer.
Good.
All right, there's the pattern. I love the pink one. That's my favorite. But I also like I like the sage one too.
You have that pink in yardage?
Nope. I wish I did. And there is the back one, the big one. All right, here is B. This is a little different. They're all different. So there's your pattern. It's not gingham. There, that's it showing up perfectly. Excuse me. I'm wheezing again. It's the dust. So there's B.
J9 said she read up on Marty Michael. Very interesting.
It's Michelle. I thought it's Michelle.
Oh, well,
and I found out she has not passed away. The quilt shop that I buy from in Cumming, they know of her, and she did some research and found out that she and her husband had just downsized and moved into one of the more assisted living things, where you live independently, but then when you need help, it's there. And so that one's C.
I hope you're getting better, Irma.
Yes, I hope so, Irma. And
Elisa C.
Elisa C. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Sweetheart A.
That is a pretty one.
J9B.
Okay. All righty. Has anybody got really different plans for the Easter Sunday? I'm not sure what we're doing yet as far as Stanley. I'm trying to figure out where I can put these. There, right there. All right. This one is going to be A. All right, come on, focus. There we go, a little daisy-like pattern. And it's a bright tomato red on the bottom. And I've got this pretty stripe. And then the bottom one is a much darker color. All right, another stripe. And it has a little floral in it. And there's the bottom color. So there we go, A, B, and C. Hey, Irma. I didn't know you weren't doing well, but I'm glad to hear things are better.
Sweetheart A.
All
B
right.
and C for Elisa.
Okay. Fantastic. Thank you, ladies. All right. I think, whoops, let me see. Oops, don't want to move the bunny. Let's see what else we have. I only have one more, and let's just do it by itself, Debbie, of this particular brand because it's so different. And there is the pattern. Come on, there we go. A picnic basket type, I think. And then that's the bottom color. That's going to be the only one on the table.
$2.
$2. Yep.
Okay.
It'll all be $2 until I tell you different.
Okay.
Awesome. Oh, that's awesome.
Elisa.
Elisa, okay. Thank you, Elisa. All right. This is another brand altogether. This is that Richmond Hill by Spring Made, and these are bigger, but they're still $2.
Okay.
So this is the pattern, and you can see all these pieces are much bigger. You're getting a lot more. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces on this one. It may vary because this comes from several different lots that I did. So that's going to be A. We're just going to do A and B, Debbie.
Okay.
I think it's just too hard to see them, and there's only 4 of them anyway. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I like this one. I think it's pretty. And it looks like a powdery blue. This is more of a soft blue. It's not that color I'm seeing. And then you've got these other colors, a peach, a tan, a purple, and a dark navy. I see. Hey to Debbie V. Hey, Debbie.
Yeah, wondered how our little one is. Sounds wonderful.
Yeah, I want to know.
Elisa for A. Sweetheart for B.
All right. I don't know if you've noticed, Elisa. When I write your name, I try to not do it sometimes, but when I just automatically, when I start writing the Lisa part, I use a capital L, and it's because I'm used to writing my daughter's name. So if I don't think about it, I'll wind up doing a capital A and a capital L. All right. We've got another A and a B. This is the main pattern. Then you've got the dots. Then you've got heart dots, the plaid, and cream heart or ivory heart dots on that light rose pink. And then on this one, you've got, this is that rose pink again. You've got that pattern, and you've got the rose pink, the blue, the red, and the navy blue. And that'll be the end of these. I got everybody stuff, all the fabrics already cut. Everything's in a bin. Oh, Sage Imori. Oh, that's so pretty.
Elisa A.
Okay. No, she wouldn't care. If you're talking about my Lisa. All right. Anybody for B?
All this fabric. B. Elisa B.
No, my daughters don't. They don't do anything crafty. They never have. It's always been up to me. All right. This was a giveaway. I'll just add it to my giveaways for today. All right, but this is a large. I'm trying to see if I have any more of these. I don't think I do. I may, and we may wind up seeing it again, but I'm just going to go ahead and put it down now. These are super big, and these were $6. This is a full a panel. You get all these fabrics across to right here. And I'll hold it up so that you can see them.
Well, Lisa wants to know if you told Lisa about your haul.
Oh yeah, no. I haven't told either one of my daughters about my haul.
They probably would have a big one.
Well,
like I did, Elisa. I cried.
They never come over here, so it's okay. They're all so busy. So
Yeah.
you've got these small pieces across the top. And then it's a panel that has this gingham-like, it's a printed gingham. All these are printed fabrics. And then you have like a patchwork. And it goes into this pretty little bear and the wagon and the horse and the lamb and the bunny and the elephant and the train. And this is one of those super wide sample pieces. And it's $6 to the first Me Debbie. Hey, Vanessa, how are you doing? What they don't know won't hurt them, right?
Hey, Christy.
Hey, Christy, how are you doing today?
I am not seeing anybody for this one.
Okay, all right. If I bring it, another one, if I bring it out again, just remind me because I've got more. I've got several more samples that nobody has seen.
When are you going to the retreat, Vanessa?
I want to
Drowning
go.
in paper packs.
All right. Get those out of the way. So these never came out on Tuesday. We didn't have time. We ran out of time because there were so stinking many. These are a little more expensive. They have a lot more on it than the others did. This was some yardage, and I'll bring that yardage out later with some of the other. So we'll do these.
Martha.
Hey, Martha. There's some pretty blue in here. So this particular set has 3 large pieces of fabric. You've got this pretty stripe. You've got the floral that matches it and the rose pink with the hearts. And then you have several large pieces. I mean, you could do little small pocket journals or pockets or tags, whatever out of these. There's enough to do more than one thing. And it's on both sides. So you get lots of different colors, lots of different patterns. And I'm going to hold it up so you can see the colors a little bit better and the pattern that it has on top. And I'll kind of flip. I'm not hitting all of them, just some of them. I think this is my all-time favorite color in there. You've got that pretty, let's see if we can get it up there where you can see it. That pretty pattern in there. So all these coordinate. And then on this side it's blue. So these are $5, Debbie. Actually, we're going to do $4 instead.
You just got A by itself?
No, I have
I crafted with all these fabrics in the 80s, made dolls.
I know. Do you know what?
Every
When I was going through bins of fabric in storage today, I have some of these patterns that I've had for a while. Of course, I had another clamp at estate sale, I guess about 5 years ago, where I got a ton of that. I still have some left. So this one has this pretty, it's the same. Is this the same? Let me, I think this is exactly the same. It is. So there's two of those. That'll make it faster. Let's see. All right, so I'm going to have three of them. All right, this one is smaller, Debbie. This one's going to be $2.
So $4 and $2.
$4 and $2. This only has, it has 3 large fabrics, but it doesn't have much at the top. I love these fabrics though.
I'm starting to feel better, Christy. I went to a chiropractor and I've been getting massages trying to get my pelvis back in. Vanessa A.
Okay.
Joanne B.
Hey, Joanne. One more A.
Christy.
Okay. Thank you, ladies. Thank you very much.
All right, Goldie.
All right, this is the last one. And if I had really been paying attention, I would have realized it's one of the $4 ones. And it's just different. It's the same thing, same patterns. This one, it's funny because I don't know how they put these out, but this has less right here, but they're wider. It's just really strange. Some of them were so similar, but yet just a little bit different. This is your bottom pattern. It's that same pattern, different color. $4.
Elisa.
Okay, thank you, Elisa.
Christy, did you get that paper from me? What are we going to do?
All right,
I want you and Joanne to sell that Italian paper again soon.
All right, these are the big boys.
All right, Christy, I'm holding you to that.
And these are all, I have 2 of these. And they're going to take up the whole table, Debbie.
Okay.
And then some. So these are the width of the fabric wide. You've got, well, the bottom piece is the width of the fabric wide, and that's in this particular color. You've got all your squares. You could make a little throw with this, or make some pillows, or you can cut them out and make a journal cover, cut even deeper and do things with the smaller pieces. But then you get the red. You can see the difference here with that hand. You get the sage and peach tone. You get the more mauve tone with the sage. And then you get this blue with the sage. I have 2. These are going to be $5, Debbie.
Okay.
I've got a lot of these bigger ones like this, all different kinds.
Elisa for one.
Okay. Debbie, I'm sorry. It had to have come in on the day of the sale. You can shop with me tonight, but anything you got last week, it's already gone. I don't hold things past the sale.
Let's see if you got it. Debbie, we can't sell unless we see that email. Huh?
I said I never got it last week. I don't see anything in my email, and I don't see anything in spam. There's nothing there, Debbie. So I don't know if maybe you've written it down wrong.
Well, it's rolling across the screen, Debbie.
It's not there. All right. Anybody else for one of these?
No.
Okay. Let me put this one over here. This one over here. Trying to not get things confused. And a lot of these are so similar, it's not funny. So let me pull something different. That looks almost the same as the other. All right. I like these. It's so hard for me to not keep anything else, but I have too much stuff already. All right, these are called Country Airs. I'm going to flip this up so you can see this. It's just a patchwork of florals and little dotted prints and stripes. And this is in that kind of a teal tone blue and the darker, almost a raspberry color there. What did I do with my? Here it is. And I'm going to hold it up so you can get a better look at the patterns. So it's just a pretty little patchwork. And then you get 1, 2, I like that one, 3, 4, 5 fairly large prints. You could do tall skinnies with this, or you could turn it this way and do a different journal and still have enough to do some pockets and things, especially with all the coordinating prints. So this one I have 1, 2. I have 2.
They're how much?
All right, Debbie. These are going to be 5. I'm going to do A and B.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me do A and B. I'm just going to show the colors. It's exactly the same. You get the same kind of squares. It's just in different colors. And this has purples and a brighter pink in it. See if I can get it where you can actually see the color tones and everything. This is kind of a almost a deep plum color. And it's really pretty. And I have 2 of those. So I have 2A and 2B.
Okay, $5.
You've got so much to work with in a journal with all the different patterns and coordinated colors. That's what I think is really special about them.
Elisa will take a B and an A.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, let's see. You only got 1 each left, right?
Yep.
All right. Well.
But I have a different color underneath.
Well, Joanne wants an A and a B, and Sweetheart wants a B. So I'm going to give Joanne the A.
Okay.
I'm going to give Sweetheart the B, if that's okay, Joanne. Either that or I have to do Elisa a B, Joanne an A, Sweetheart a B, and then go back to the top and give.
Well, there's another one underneath, so.
Joanne says okay. So Elisa a B and an A, Joanne an A, and Sweetheart a B. Okay. And Debbie, until we get your info, I'm sorry. We have to have an email from you with a PayPal address. So unless you send that, I'm sorry. We just can't sell. I'm very, very sorry.
Okay. All right. This is the last one of these. Then it's in the blue tones. You get the same patterns. It's the same patterns on all 3 of them, all 3 designs. And then you get the long pieces here. And then this is the color tones and the patterns in this pattern. These are a little more muted, not quite as bright as some of the others, but still pretty. So that's this is the only one I've got of this one, Debbie.
Okay. When you tell us you've sent it, Debbie, I'll have Pearl check it.
I just looked. It's not there.
It's Pearls with an S, Finds at Gmail. It's got S's, Pearls and Finds.
So here are some more that are similar to that. Let me see how many I've got of each one. So this is that pretty, I like that green, blue green. I've got 2 of those. The difference with these is they have the patchwork, but the patchwork also includes the little bunny, the horse, the heart, the train. You get, now some of this is clipped off because it's just a sample. So you're not getting those multiple pieces down the side. You're getting this piece, and then you're getting the big piece. And these are
Got it, Carol. I messaged you. Is this by itself, Pearl?
No, I've got 3 different ones. So we can do
Okay.
A, B, and C.
Okay.
And they're going to be $5.
Okay.
So I have 2 of A, and I'm going to bring it up so you can see the colors. I think these are really spring and summer colors. Here it is in the kind of the not baby blue, but lighter blue and pinks. And again, you've got the piece with the things, the patchwork pieces, and then you've got the large patchwork piece. And these are about, this probably is at least 20 years old. No, not 20 years old. These are 70s, 80s fabrics. So,
well, that's about 20, 70 to 80s, 10, 80 to 90s. Yeah, they're about 30 years old.
They're about 30 to 40 years. I don't know if they're 80s or 70s. So
I'm going to say they're 80s, but late 70s, 80s.
2 of B, and it's the more the baby pink. And then I have 2 of C, and it's the same thing, same patterns across the top, different, the different little things.
I know, Joanne, me too. No, Debbie, you haven't got anything yet because we do not have an email from you. You have to send an email, please, in order to buy.
I've been checking for
all that stuff the other day, and you did not send an email. We cannot sell to you until we get an email, please.
I know, Art, that I loved it. I can remember buying some of these fabrics when my kids were little. So this is more the sagey green and the softer, the rosy pink. And
Sweetheart A.
All right. Now I've got 2 of each.
Okay.
Okay.
Elisa, is it A, B, and C or just A and B?
A, B, and C.
Okay. So Sweetheart an A, Elisa a B and an A.
All right.
Joanne a C. Debbie wants an A, but until we get an email,
I know
we can't do anything.
I'll check
Stop
again.
for just 2 minutes, Debbie, and send an email.
I have checked 3 times since she came in and still haven't seen anything. Nothing in my email box.
Or the spam.
And I'm looking at I'm going to spam right now. Nothing in spam.
So Debbie, you can't have anything.
And I'm sorry, Debbie, but I can't keep marking things for somebody and then
So who's it coming from, Debbie? She said she sent it again. Well, she's not doing
no new email either in my email box or in my spam.
Sweetheart wants to see the B again. Pearl, please.
She wants what?
See, Sweetheart wants to see the B.
The B again? Okay.
Yes. Well, if she says she's sending it, Debbie, she's not sending it to the right email. Why don't you send it? You send it, Debbie, so it comes from you.
All right. So here's the colors in the B. It's kind of the baby pink. and blues. There, there is this darker blue, but you got a lot of the lighter blue and things.
Can you see it, sweetheart?
I mean, these are just one in a million. This won't happen again. I don't know that I'll ever go to another estate sale that has this. Ouch. All right, give me a second.
And what color was A's, Pearl?
All right, A is the color that's more, it's more teal and a darker beigey pink. I'll hold it up so you can see it. I'm going to hold it up where you can see those. That's the predominant colors right there, that blue and that kind of orangey peachy color. Now there's lots of other colors in there. Leave it as an A. Okay, you got it, honey. Sorry, my the muscle in the back of my leg is screaming at me. All right, put those over there. These over here. And then they just get, some of them just get bigger and bigger and bigger. All right, let's see.
I hope you're doing okay, sweetheart. We haven't seen you for a long time.
I know. I'm trying to shake this, bring it out of my leg. I'm going to have to stand up. If I let my leg press against the edge of the chair too long, it'll go into a spasm. All right. I got one of those. Let's see what I've got right here. This is a one-off. I only have one. I did sell some of these the other day. It's a big, huge. It's almost like the full width of the fabric. It is. You can see the selvage here and the selvage here. And I had several of these. I think I should have not had this with this. I thought I had put it somewhere else. This is the big piece. You've got the huge bow right here, but I love all these flowers. And you've got the birds here. Here is, I'm going to hold this up so you can see the colors and the pattern. This is like just a neutral tone, like a deep tone on a muslin. And it's got these, I don't know if they're butterflies or flowers. It's hard to tell. But you've got all these beautiful flowers here you can use. And you've got the bird right here up in the bow. So, we cut things up and use bits and pieces just like the quilters do. And then this is the other side of the...
We just doing this by itself, Pearl?
Yeah, we'll just do this one by itself. And I, for the life of me, can't remember what I did these for the other day. Does anybody remember? Because they're not in here. They're in bins.
Well, you better be figuring it out there, sissy.
Well, I think they were 5. I know they were I don't think they were any higher than 5, but I love that piece right there. That's one of my favorites.
So am I going to put 5 in?
Yeah, just put 5 in.
Joanne says 8.
They were 8. Okay, thank you, Joanne. They were 8.
Thanks, Joanne.
Yes, I'm glad somebody remembered. So this is, they coordinated. They're beautiful. And I had some yardage on this as well.
I'm glad you're doing good, sweetheart.
Yeah, right. Me too. And then you get this piece along with the huge piece.
Joanne's taking that.
Oh, thank you, Joanne. I love that. I love these. Called Rose Garden. All right. All right, here's these. And I have 1, 2, 3. This is bigger. All right, I have 2 like this. Isn't that pretty? And this is Maywood Studios. I'd never heard of them before. And then it comes with this border. So I'm gonna do these for 3, Debbie. It's just the 2 pieces. I've got only one of this one. We'll do A and B. Okay. A is the black, and I want you to see the
Oh, I accidentally hit. Yeah, get it off of me, Pearl.
no.
I accidentally hit that.
Okay.
Well, I was muted because I was opening the box and I didn't want you to hear me.
I know, I love these. I think they're so pretty. But see all the little under texture there in the floral that's in the background? So I've got 1A and let me get my pen out of the way, 1B. And so it's the same flower pattern. It's just on an ivory color and not the black.
How much are these,
And it
Pearl?
has the same little undertones there, but you still get the same, right?
How much are these?
I think I said $3.
$3?
Yeah.
Daisy is going to take B.
All right, Daisy, thank you.
And Elisa for A.
And I got your information. You sent it to me via email from the last sale. Daisy Taylor.
Daisy, did you get your French lace from me? I hope you got it. My post office sucks, or St. Louis sucks.
Yeah. All right. On these, let me take a quick peek. So I tried to get everything together the other day, but I don't remember everything. So,
Elisa, are you on the space station? On the space station? What's Joanne? What do you mean by space station, Joanne?
yeah.
Is she a space cadet? Yes, she is.
I'm a space cadet. I would go up in space if I could. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these beautiful patterns. This is the dark one in the back, the black. It has that same taupey tone undertone to it. And this is the same pattern.
Oh, Elisa, yeah, she does have super fast internet. You're right.
Yeah, she does. So there it's green. These are kind of like a toile-like pattern. There it is on ivory with a light taupe tone. And there it is on pink with a darker pink. This is the smallest one. I'll do these for $3, Debbie. So there's that one. Actually, let's just do this one by itself for $3.
All right.
All the others are different. It got to the point where it was driving me crazy. Or crazier.
Christy.
All right. Thank you, Christy. That's the reason I'm having the pop-up sale, though, ladies, because that way if my daughters were to come over, they would never know that I did this, unless one of y'all tells them. All right, this only has 2 patterns. I'm going to do it for $2, Debbie. It's got this pretty paisley. Let's see if I can hold it up where you can see the colors really well. Isn't that pretty? And so both of these are fairly large pieces. And then it's the paisley on black. Same color tones, but it's on black.
And what'd you say, $2?
$2 on this one, yeah.
I'll cut out for a minute.
Now I'm going to see if I can find ones that are alike.
Christy.
All right.
You have one, just one?
Just one of this.
Okay, Christy.
I did have another 2-piece, but I'll do it later. So here is the same Maywood Studios. 2 different patterns. But these do coordinate together. That's the nice thing. And so this one is the black on black. Then you've got the red on red, or kind of a deep, deep pink. This really goes almost to a solid red, but it's still not quite a red. And then you've got the green. And you've got the taupey color on ivory. All the flowers are the same. And then this one is completely different. These all have 4 fabrics on it. I'm just going to do these for $2, Debbie. So you've got the black background. All right, come on. Focus. There we go. And then we have that red color. And then here's the green. And here is the ivory. So that's A and B. And I only have one of each.
Elisa B. Joanne A.
I just wrote Elisa twice. All right. More pretty ones, ladies. All right. This has the 4 fabrics. You've got that same beautiful rose pattern. I'm not going to hold it up because we've seen it. And you have the little deeper tone, you know, the tones in the background. Here it is with the red. Here it is with the green. And then here it is on the ivory. That's A. These are going to be $3, Debbie.
You just got singles of each one?
I'm going to do, yes, just one of A and one of B. This one is different, that other pattern. We saw that pattern just a few minutes ago as well. It's a little bit larger pattern on here. It's on green, it's on pink, and it's on ivory.
And you said $3.
Yes. I'm gonna mark B for 2 though, so.
I know, Elisa. We'll get after her in a minute.
What?
You're showing colors again, and we can see them sitting down on the thing. Daisy for A.
Okay.
You're going to have to get some that has multiples so everybody's not getting something
I
here.
wish. I mean, but these.
Lisa for B.
Okay.
Joanne, sweetheart, Christy, I'm sorry.
I know. I wish I had more. I wish I had 10 of them. And so now I have these. These are a little bit.
We're going to have to share out pretty soon, Elisa, so we can all get some.
All right. This is going to be A, and this is going to be B. And somebody cut that one off. So you've got a black polka dot here, and then you've got a yellow dot. This is that pretty red. That's the pink. And can you see the cut different? You can see the texture in it, the mottled look. And so then you've got the yellow and the darker green. I'm going to do this one for $2, Debbie, on B because it's missing. I'm going to do them both for $2 because there's not a whole lot of fabric. So here you've got the check, black and tan and ivory. And then you've got, woo, that hurts my eyes. That's got a deep, deep green in it. Then you've got your lighter green, mid-tone green. You've got the pink and you've got the red. And then over here you've got.
I already sold them.
I have you? Okay.
Joanne for B,
Okay.
Christy for A.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, ladies. All right. This is, I'd like to say they're solids, but they're not. They have this mottled, almost like a floral mottled look to it, like a design that faded out. And you've got a solid black, and you can barely see the texture, the other tone, but it's there. And then you've got it in this olive green, this gold tone, a cream color, and then an ivory. And then here you have it in a red. I think you can see the pattern the best in that red one right there. And then you have it in a brighter red, almost more of a peachy tone than a rose tone. And again, it's not a rose tone in here. And then that one. So that is that one. I'm going to do that one by itself, Debbie, because I'm going to put this other one as a giveaway.
All right, how much?
$2. I'm just going to do $2. I have been going through the other bins that I have, and there's so much.
J9.
J9. Oh, hey. All right, I got you, J9. Thank you. I'm going to put together some bundles with it. It's just too hard to try to package it up. I'm trying to put it in a sale like this, so I'm just going to work up some bundles. All right, let's see.
What is it? Just pieces, not on that cards?
Yeah, there's just pieces, and it's just too hard to. Well, I've been sorting them, trying to sort and see where I had yardage and where I didn't. And I just decided today it was just too hard. I needed more time. And I'm just going to put it together in bundles. All right. I'm just double checking and making sure I don't have any duplicates. All right. So we'll just have to do these two at a time, Debbie. Okay. These have the 4 large pieces. These are 2 totally different. I'm losing my cardboard. 2 totally different patterns. There's just kind of a little dot with making it a floral. Ivory with the blue, ivory with the rosy pink, and this is more of a tan with that darker, almost a cranberry color. Oh, there's 2 of these. I thought I was getting more fabric there. So you get the 4 pieces, the tan with the cranberry-ish color, the ivory with the pink, the ivory with the blue, and the tan with the blue. And there's 2 A's, Debbie.
$2?
$2, yep.
2 A's and a B.
2 A's and a B. And the B it's almost hurts your eyeballs. You want to use it in small doses. There we go.
Joanne for A.
Okay.
Lisa for B and A.
Okay. And then we have these 2. They're similar, but they're different. There's only 1 of each. I mean, it's just a miracle that I've had more than one of some of these. So this one, it's 4 pieces. These are both 4 pieces. The pattern looks very similar, but it's different. Here's the floral on that, and this is that. It's kind of a bright, deeper blue. It's not quite navy. It's a little too bright to be called navy. Come on. There we go. Here's the second color. Is that what I call the what is that blue called, Debbie? This blue. There's a name for it.
I call it colonial blue. In the 80s, it was
what I was
colonial blue.
Colonial blue, that's what I was thinking. And then here's that peachy beige with that little bit brighter blue and white. And then here's this grass green with the peach and the beige.
Trying to think what we called the green, and I've lost my train of thought on the green. It has
I
a
know,
name.
me too. I know all the numbers. I know all the names. I just can't remember anything anymore. So
$2.
$2. I've got another one, Debbie. This is B. It's a navy with the pretty pink on it and the little bit pop of brighter blue. Same pattern, and it's on like a muted celery green, and it has that little bit of a brighter yellow in there. And here it is on this lighter blue-green color with the beigey or more apricot color with the little pop of yellow. And here it is. I don't want to say it's hunter green because it doesn't seem to be dark enough to be hunter green. But this is on the darker green with this lighter blue-green and the pink. And then it has that little pop of like a gold, muted gold color there.
See if you have Debbie's email.
I have it. I've got it, Debbie. So you can start shopping now. Everything from last Tuesday is gone. So you're starting fresh. It's there. Thank you very much for making sure it got there.
$2, right?
Uh-huh.
Joanne A. Elisa B. Yeah, it's not coming up. I'll think of it. What was it called?
I know.
I mean, it wasn't called Spring Green. It had a name, and I can't think of what the name of it was.
I know. I've got all the names, too, and they're just running amok in my mind and won't.
Carol, what was it? What did we call that real pretty light green in the 80s? Carol might remember if she's still here.
All right. I've only got one more of these. It's that really, it's not quite as eye-poking as it was in the other, in this blue. But you've got the blues in this.
Not Sage, not Hunter. It had a name.
No, Sage is Seafoam and Sage are much more muted tones.
Might have been Seafoam. It might have been Seafoam.
No,
but
Seafoam is more.
I still thought it had a name, like Colonial. It had a name.
Yeah, Seafoam is a much softer, more muted green than those greens.
Well, yeah, because that's what these were. What I used in 80 was almost like a Seafoam.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't remember.
So this is the only one I've got left of these, Debbie, and it's in blue.
I Googled it and I couldn't find it. Yeah. All right. Only one of that one? $2.
Only one. And it's got the darker navy all the way down to this more muted blue-green.
Lisa.
Okay, thank you, Lisa.
Not Forest either, because it's a real pretty light green.
Yeah.
I mean, the paint bottle had the name on it, and I just can't think of it. But
I know, I can't either. It's so annoying. I know all the words are in my brain somewhere, but they just refuse to come out of my mouth. All right, 1, 2, 3. I have 3 different ones, and I have 4 different ones. So I'll do 2 at a time, Debbie. I have 5 different ones.
All right.
There's only one of each. They're all somewhat similar. This is in the blue tones. You've got your darkest color here. You've got your brightest color here, and this has that little hashtag type pattern in there that gives it some texture and dimension. Everything else is pretty monotone. And this is a nice large piece. So it's not, you know, it's wider and longer than most of the others. I'm going to leave these at $2, Debbie. So this one is going to be A. It's the dark blue with the white flowers. B is a similar flower, but it's got color. It's got the same hash marks in here, but in this one, it's got this vivid, almost red in here with the pinks. And then these are the little flip downs. They are smaller, and they're smaller in size, but there are more colors. And that'll be B.
No, Aaron, not Celadon. But once you girls figure it out, I'll say yes. Vanessa A.
All right. Thank you, Vanessa.
And Elisa B.
All right.
Has anybody used air fryer liners before? I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Yeah, my daughter probably does. But all right, this is the same fabric, same patterns, but it's just in this brown tone, tan tone, and the color of the flowers is different. And it's more in this. I know there's a word for these colors, more of a peachy pink, and then more of a muted teal with the tans. And then I'll uncover that one because that's the one you can see the best. And then I have 2 of B. Same exact pattern, same floral, but it's in this more vivid color on this tan. You can tell a difference in the color. This is just a little bit lighter than that one, not much, but just a little bit. And then it's got the different tones. It matches the tone in the flower, all the little pieces. So I've got 1A and 2B.
Okay, we're going to craft with them, Christy. I got 200 of them today from Amazon, and we're crafting with them.
Now, there was a lady, I went by the antique mall where the bookseller is, just to give him a hug, him and the guy that worked there, because I haven't been by in probably a month. And I got some cookies. There's a baker that has a thing there. And she had rolls of, what's that stuff you use in the kitchen? God, I can't even think of it.
Parchment paper?
Parchment paper. So I didn't know if anybody was interested. I didn't buy any, but she's got it. I can go back and get it. It's like $50, but I don't remember the price now. I'll get one day and we'll see.
It's only $1.25 at, I just bought 6 rolls at Dollar Tree, so don't be getting carried away.
Okay. No, I won't.
Let's see. Elisa A. Christy B. I just coffee dyed a whole gob. And it turned out wonderful. I baked it in the oven, and oh man. Oh, you got 2 Bs?
I got 2 Bs.
Well, nobody wants, I don't have anybody for the second B.
Okay.
Lisa and Christy.
All right, you got it.
But oh my gosh, it turned out wonderful. And
let's see.
Oh, Joanne will take that last B.
Oh, thank you, Joanne.
So we are going to have fun, Christy, with air fryer liners.
Watch the staples, y'all.
And Joanne, I forgot to send the Amazon packaging, you know, fronts. You didn't want them decorated. I forgot to charge you for them and send them to you. So they'll be in the next, they'll be in your next sale. We'll be in the next sale.
All right, I have 2 of these.
The sound is amazing, Christy. Ooh.
These are exactly the same. It's just a change in the color tone, the color. So I'm going to hold it up. I'll let you get an idea of the pattern because they're kind of small.
Lord, this is 80s stuff. Ooh,
I
baby.
know it is.
I can't believe I used all this stuff.
And here it is in the red and the navy together.
You made
So,
little wooden stuff too to go with it, boy.
yep. I'm going to do these for $3, Debbie, and I've got two that are exactly the same. And I have yardage on one of these, but I can't remember which one it is. I've got it over there somewhere.
I'm not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. Get these out of the way. Get this out of the way. I'm taking another load up to the auction house on Tuesday morning. That's the only time I can get back up there. So I'm just going to take a lot of this stuff up there and leave it there. I'm trying to see if we've got anything else that's truly interesting that we didn't see already. I think we saw this the other day. Yeah, I did this the other day. We've got a couple of new people, so I'm going to go ahead and put it in here. This is the extra large, where it's got 2 full panels. And this is in the taupey colors and the rosy pink colors. You've got, and I have yardage of this one and this one. You've got that pretty pattern. And you've got this pretty pattern. And you're getting a lot of pieces. This is the oddball. It's got cat faces in it. You got one there, there. So it's just different. But it's a big piece. And then you get this piece that has these baskets and these pieces, these edge pieces. And then you get this pretty border. So this is a huge, huge piece. And I do have yardage of this piece of it as well.
Are you bringing yardage out tonight, or are you just doing?
I did cut off the yardage, some yardage on the ones that I didn't have ready Tuesday, so I do have a few pieces of yardage.
How much are these? $3?
No, these are 8.
Oh,
These
8.
are the big double wide ones.
Okay.
That's the only one I have left of that particular color and pattern. And you're getting that.
Martha.
Okay, thank you, Martha.
I'm so anxious to talk to you, Martha. We're going to have to talk after Easter. I haven't got my box from Ooh La La. It came to Pittsfield, 30 miles from me, and then it went back to Chicago. I'm so upset. I can't hardly stand it. So I don't know if I'll even get it tomorrow. It'll probably be Monday.
Let's see what these are. I think I showed these. I'm going to show them again real quick. If there's no interest, they're going to go to the auction because I'm not keeping any of this stuff. They're pretty. They're just different. And when I look at it, I don't look at it in a way, well, do I have to use this? You don't. You could turn this on its side and get a journal cover out of that way or this way. And then you've got all these colors that match and go with it for pockets and things. And then you've got this pretty piece underneath. These are all in muted tones. There's nothing overly loud about this at all. And it's got this stripe down the side. So I'll do these for $3, Debbie. They're big, but I want them to go away. And let me shake it so you can see all the different colors.
Is it, you just have a single? This is by itself?
No, yeah, it's by itself, but I have 1, 2, 3 of those.
Okay. And you said $3.
$3. They need to go away.
Yeah, it does, Martha. Lisa?
Okay, thank you, Elisa. I think they're pretty.
That's all I am seeing.
See, if you turn it, you've got that pretty thing there, but on this square piece, if you turn it this way, you've got a journal cover right there. Tuck that under and you got a little tuck spot. So that's what I was thinking when I saw that. And then I really like this. You're getting almost a yard of that fabric. All right. And then the other
I'm
one
not seeing
I have,
anybody.
it's exactly like that, but it's in yellow tones. And I had 3 of these.
Elisa's going to take the other 2.
Oh, thank you, Elisa. I appreciate that. All right, this is the same thing, but it's in these yellow tones with the more kind of leaning to the teal side on these, and then that
How
colonial
many of
blue
these
there.
do you have?
I have 3. And here is the background, and it's all in yellows. Well, orange and peach and a little bit of blue in there, but it's not. What I like is it's not so,
Elisa,
okay.
sweetheart. There's one left, girls. Anybody for the last one? Elisa.
Okay, bless you. Thank you so much.
Elisa, when are we going to craft is what I want to know. When are you coming on to craft with me? Answer me now. Tell me now. You'd be a barrel of fun if we could craft.
I know. All right, what else have I got? This a little bit different. Oh, this isn't
I
different.
don't craft. I knew that. Damn your hide, Elisa.
What do you do with all this stuff, Elisa?
I think she gifts a lot, and she sits and admires it, don't you? I only shop. Oh, Lisa, you
All right,
just
I have 4. This is exactly the same thing, y'all, but it's a brighter yellow. Brighter colors all over. So you've got your yellows and blues and pinks here, blue stripe, this pretty green, the
She
blue.
hoards it.
And this is that brighter blue, green, and pink, and that's just the yellow. But this is so much brighter here. And then here's the underneath. I have 4 of these for $3.
$3?
Yep, $3. They just need to go away.
I know. I haven't crafted chat for several days. Collins had ball games, and I have to get to a ball game. Then everybody was selling, so I can't get on when they're selling. So, yeah, we're going back to crafting and chatting. Daisy wants one.
Okay, thank you, Daisy.
Sweetheart wants one.
Hold on a minute.
Did you say you had 4?
I have 4.
Okay. Daisy.
I got Daisy.
Sweetheart. And Elisa will take the last 2.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Thank you, Elisa.
Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah, next week we're going to be crafting up a storm. I got Ooh La La's new kit, and we are going to be crafting up a storm. I'm making lots of stuff with it. Lots. I've been watching Martha. I'm going to put my take on what Martha makes too. I love, if nobody's ever been to Burn Bar Designs, you need to go watch Martha.
Yep.
She does my style of crafting, and I love it.
All right, let me look and see. That was the jewelry. purple. This is the same exact thing, but it's in the more muted tones of the pinks. And I have 1, 2, 3. So this has got the more brown tone here, and you see the browns in here, the stripe, this and that. And you'll see the brown tones in the stripe here. The fabric is like a pale, pale pink, but it's got the more muted tones in the flower with the brown in there. And then here is the back piece. This looks more old-fashioned. But I've got 3 of them, Debbie.
Okay. I'm like you, Martha. Every one of her kits, I say it's my favorite, but then, then we get a new one and it's my favorite. But yeah, this is pretty wonderful. Elisa?
All righty. Thank you, Elisa.
You're welcome, Martha. I love your style of crafting. It's right up my alley. That's the way I like to craft. You and Tammy. I like Tammy. Embellish the story.
Yep.
All right, that's the only one I'm seeing.
Okay.
Elisa, you want the other 2? Miss Elisa? Gotta run. Oh, Lisa's gotta run. Okay, Lisa, don't run too fast. You might fall down.
I know. Have a blessed Easter, Elisa.
She'll take the last 2.
All right, thank you.
Happy Easter, Elisa. Thanks for stopping by. I love you, sister.
We do love you. We love all the ladies in here.
See you next week at the crafting chats.
Yep. And I'm going to craft and chat.
I know. Me too, Elisa. I can stub my toe and fall down. And Jack wouldn't let me go to the choir practice the other day by myself. He said, "What happens if you fall down the parking lot? Who's going to get you up?" He wants to make sure I get in the building.
All right. These are the double wide. This is like a panel. So it's a double wide on here. And this is Christmas, but I'm going to bring it to you because it's got to go away. So you've got your little, they show a pattern here of making an apron. You'd have to have several pieces to do the apron, but you can make an apron with it. Make a, this is a Christmas tote, a tablecloth, all kinds of things with it. But you're getting 4 of these trees. And you're getting this confetti pattern that's in there. I'll do these for $2, Debbie. And I have 1 in that bright green. And I have 3, 4. So we've got the ivory color, and then we have the taupey color.
Christy?
All right, which one wants the on the
Christy.
ivory?
Yeah, Christy and Joanne. Oh, Joanne wants the taupe, so Christy will get the other.
Okay. And then I've still got more of these. I've got 2 more of the taupey color. Oh, actually, oh, wait.
Martha's opening her last pearl box.
Oh, right. These.
Christy says 1 of each. How many you got? You got
well,
1 of each.
Hold on. I messed up. I had them together and I shouldn't have.
All right. Hang on, Christy and Joanne. We'll see what you might have to put in again. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll have to put it in again. I've got 1. These are a double. Okay. They have a double length. It's all taupe. This is a double length. It's got 2 rows of trees. These both have 2 rows of trees.
So are they still $2?
These will be, but what this is it's 1 row of trees, but you get both colors.
All right. And so now what do we? So all right. So what are we doing here?
$2. These are shorter, and you get 2 colors.
So, all right. So it's the same pattern. It's just $2. How many you got? Okay, Joanne and Christy? Do you
Yay,
each want
Tracy.
one of these? Tracy, do you do avocado paper? So, Joanne and Christy. Joanne wants the taupe only.
That's what you got. And it's got 2 rows on it, Joanne.
All right.
You got
And
the
Christy?
Christy.
And Christy wanted the longer ones.
You both got the longer one. Christy got the ivory. It has 2 rows. Joanne got the taupe and it has 2 rows. This is completely different. It's got the taupe and the ivory, but it's only 1 row.
All right. And how many of these do you have? So these are in.
2. I have 2.
All right. So Debbie Howard gets one.
Okay.
And Christy gets the other one. The short taupe. So are they taupe?
There's a taupe on top and there's an ivory on the bottom.
So Christy wants the taupe. Give Debbie the other one.
They both have the taupe and the ivory.
But on this one that I just put in.
They both have the taupe and the ivory. They just have 1 row.
Oh, okay. All right. So Christy and
I do too, Christy. I think it's been in there about 2 years.
Well, I want some avocado paper, Christy. I want to buy some avocado paper. So please get it and let me know how much you got, and I'll buy every piece you got. I need avocado paper really bad.
All right, we got that done. That crazy.
The girl I bought it in January, and after I bitched long enough, she finally sent it to me in April. I'm not buying from that girl again. I need somebody that's more reliable with avocado paper.
All right, this is very similar to some of the panels we've seen. The colors are. These are the double wide, but they're single row. They're not 2 rows. So we've got this pattern here. You've got the little stripe here that you can use. And it's got the pink and blue here and the green. These are the same color. All right. But you get one. You get this other color, the brighter pink with the kind of a leather look, brown and the blue. And then you get this one with the pink and that blue. And then you get this one. So these are going to be $3, Debbie.
Yes, Debbie, you got a tree. And I want some of each, Christy. So do me some of each.
Oh, I'd love some too, Christy. This has that really vivid color and the pretty green. So there's 2, 3, 4 pieces on here and 2 panel, one, panel on this side and a panel on that side. And I have 2 of those.
$3, girls. Anybody interested? $3.
I think this would make a beautiful journal cover. Either one of these.
I am not seeing anybody.
Okay. Well, just let me know if anybody comes in. So I have 1 left on the trees.
Oh, I want hibiscus, Christy.
Oh, yeah, I love that too.
Tea. Well, I can do my own tea. I just can't do all those other colors. Blue tea, that'd be nice, and hibiscus. Yeah, some of all of that too, please. I take 100 sheets, Christy, of a nice assortment.
Different. I have a whole bunch of these. I have 9 of this particular color.
That's that pretty seafoam green.
Yep.
Gosh, dang, I wonder what that. And maybe it was called seafoam green after I think about it. Maybe
this is not seafoam. That's too dark to be seafoam. Seafoam's much lighter than that.
Okay, looks seafoamy to me, but maybe it's my camera. It's that pretty springy green.
Yep. Well, this is a little darker. This is more the seafoam green. The tone, see the difference? This has too much blue in it. I don't know. I need to get some color charts, I guess.
How much are these?
$1.
And you
I have,
have, you said you
I
had
have,
6?
I have 9 of this one.
Oh, 9. Okay.
Yeah. And they're all cut just a little bit different.
Oh, so it's a panel. Okay.
It's just a little panel. I have the big panels like this too.
I don't want vibrant, Christy, so that's okay with me. No vibrant.
Yeah, Debbie likes more muted tones.
Yeah. Anybody for these? $1. I am not seeing anybody for it.
Okay, I'm just not even going to bring any more of those out then. Some of it just we'll go to the auction just to be done with it. All right. I have some oddball pieces. I'm going to move these.
Oh, Debbie Howard's going to take one. Just one, Debbie? You can have more than one if you want it.
Yeah, and it's a $10 minimum, Debbie.
So yeah, you have to spend $10. Well, you're going to sell today. You're going to sell
I'm
Tuesday.
going to sell again on Tuesday.
Yeah.
I won't invoice $2 or $3. It just is not. The PayPal fees are too high for that.
Debbie wants 2.
Okay, you got it, Debbie. Thank you. Put that over here. Let's see. I'm trying to come up with something different. A lot of this is almost the same. This is as soon as that's a log cabin. This is the log cabin pattern, and then it has the little heart. It has. Let me see if these are all the same. Nope. Nope. 14, 20. 14, 20. I thought I had that all done. 15, 15. 15. Okay, I have 3 of these, and they come with 5 pieces. You've got the log cabin quilt piece with the heart with the dots and the blue. You've got it here with the blue. This is more the seafoam, I think, Debbie.
Okay.
It's got the seafoam with that blue. It makes it look really dark. And it's got the rose pink, so that's 2. Here it is in vivid red and ivory. Here it is with that green and peachy rose color. And then here it is in the red and blue on a taupe tone. I'm just going to do $2, Debbie.
Okay.
I've got 3 of them.
3. Okay.
These are not as usable as what we think some of the other stuff is, so I'd rather just get rid of them.
Debbie will take all of them.
Okay, you got it, Debbie. I can't write Deb H. I have to write something else out, or I'll be sending it all to Debbie.
And I don't want it.
You had your fill of it years ago, didn't you?
I had my fill of it, yeah.
All right, these are smaller. They only have the blue and the rose. And I have 3 of these. 4 of these. I have 4 of these.
And
Actually,
they're
I have 5
$1?
of these. $1. I have 5. $1.
Debbie's going to take them all.
Okay. Thank you, Debbie.
What else you selling today, Pearl? Anything besides this stuff?
Well, I've got some yardage on some different things. I did go by the Joann's and Cumming, and they're going to be closed completely next week. And they had 90% off.
What'd you buy?
No fabric. I bought trim. But I haven't had a chance to sort the bag out. It just got all dumped in the bag.
That'll be Tuesday.
Yep, that'll be Tuesday. And
You say you found some sheets in storage?
I found so much in storage, Debbie. I've got so much in there that can be coffee stained.
I don't want coffee stained. I want pastel sheets.
All right, I'll see what I can find.
I want embroidered linens.
Embroidered linens. Don't know if I found too many embroidered linens. I have some oddball things I'm going to throw down.
Okay.
They're just going to be $1 or $2. This is a it's a yard, almost a yard and a half of muslin, and somebody pasted all these pieces on there for a wedding ring quilt.
I'm going to make a wedding ring quilt.
Either that or a double. I don't know what it looks like when it's in this form. But it's covered with these little pieces. So if you need some muslin, you can have all these little pieces to make some snippets with. These are all in the brown.
Or sewed on.
They're hand stitched.
So you can take a seam ripper and get home.
You don't have to have a seam ripper. I mean, that's how big the thread is.
Oh, I see that, yeah.
So $2 to the first me, Debbie.
Christy.
All right. Thank you, Christy. You're going to have fun with those pieces. Now, this is the kind of thing I've got lots of little bags and things that had quilt pieces in it, but I haven't had a chance to sort through those yet. I'll bring those out as just little bundles of pieces.
You got any more of that stuff like you just sold?
This?
Yeah.
No. This was the only one that I just wrote me. Hello. It's been a long day. I've been up since 6. I've been awake since 6. I let myself lay there for a little while. I was beat yesterday. So I let myself rest, and then I got up and got busy. Got a lot done. I'm really having more energy. I've started taking a different supplement, and I can really tell a difference. All right. These are the pieces that I have yardage up. Let me bring them over. Then I have some other oddball pieces, but they're different. In going through all the fabric, I found a few pieces that I have yardage on. Not a lot. This is that pretty blue dot. You can see the color.
Did she get her giveaway prize since she started over? What'd you give away the other day? Something the other day? Not from the other day, Debbie.
I'm doing giveaways today too. But Debbie, when I don't get your information and it's days later, it all goes back in the sale goods. I don't hold things like that when I don't have a person. In the past, I've been a little kinder about it, and I've wound up holding things for months, and I won't do that again. I don't have the space for that.
I am not letting her do that again.
So I have 2 yards of this pretty blue and white dot, and it's $4 a yard, Debbie. I would say the Cummings store is probably almost empty today because there were so many people in there. It wasn't funny. I don't know why that is down here. Oh, good grief.
I am not seeing anybody.
No? Okay. Let me just put this on here for memory. Some of this I may cut up and put into bundles.
I'd make a cute kit of something.
Yeah, I got a fabric I'm going to do a kit with. All right, I have this one. This again is the 70s. No, this is 1977. It's the tan color with the burnt. It's not burnt orange. The brick color, and
Mustard.
the blue. You remember that fabric, Debbie?
I was gonna say, is that mustard?
No, it's a tan. It's a tan. I've got
I
2
know,
yards.
but those little things are mustard.
I don't know what. No, they're brick colored.
Oh, okay.
Can you see it better now? Brick and
Yeah,
blue.
mustard. Yeah, it looks mustard on the.
I've got 2 yards. $4 a yard. Yeah, $4 a yard. I found this little hibachi place around the corner, and I went there today and got hibachi again. It was really good.
Nobody.
No?
I think
Okay.
we fabricated them out. What else you got?
Well, let me look around and see. I'm sure I can trip over something. Oh, keyboard.
Can only get so much fabric. Time to move on to something else.
Well, I'm not sure what else I have that's not fabric that's right here.
No, you're going to wear them out on fabric in the next few sales.
All right.
Let's do some linen bundles. Don't you have any linens right there?
I always have linens. Would anybody like some trims?
We could do that. Is that all GIMP?
No, well, this I don't consider GIMP. It's trim, but it's not GIMP. It's flat. It's really nice and soft. It's pretty multiple tones in gold, and there's a little bit of olive in there, and gray, and ivory. This is GIMP. I found a bin. That's different. I only have 2 pieces of this green.
Do you want some more fabric, J9? Who's liking the vintage look of fabric? Do you want any more fabric?
So I have 2 of that one.
What color are you looking for? So you can probably pull up something if you're really wanting something.
Tell me what you're looking for. I have a whole bunch of this light green. Yeah, it's pre-cut. So y'all tell me if you're interested in the trims I've got right here. We could do those, or we could
put up A, B, C, D, and let's try around.
All right. These are already pre-cut in 1 yard lengths. I've got this light green.
She says if it has a vintage look and it's muted.
Okay. So I've got a bunch of this light green. That's going to be A.
How much is this going to be a yard?
$1. And here is the middler green. But I only have 2 of this dark green. And then we'll have A, B, C, D. I have four to 6 pieces of this little bit darker green, but only 2 of this really dark green. My friend came one day and we sat at the park while the boys played, and we cut all this up to get it bagged up for my booth, and it got thrown in the storage when I moved, and
Thank you, Jack.
Hadn't seen the light of day since.
So have you got A, B, C, D up there?
A, B, C, D, yep.
Holler yard. Okay. You let me know when you're sold out of whatever color it is.
All right. Well, I got a ton of A and B.
Debbie, 2A, 2B. Do you know Belinda Phillips?
No, I don't think so. Hi, Belinda. How are you doing today? Thanks for coming
Hi,
in.
Belinda. Please send an email real quick. We can set it off to the side for a minute, but until we get an email with your PayPal and your address and all your info, we can't sell to you. But please send it, and we can sure let you right in with some.
Yep, that's right. I have a $10 minimum to invoice, but I will be selling again on Tuesday.
So as soon as we get your info, I'll put you right here where Pearl can put it off to the side a little bit, and then as soon as we get your info, I'll say yes. She wants 2 yards of C and 2 yards of A, and what C is green, right?
They're all green. This is light green. This is a little darker. This is not a dark green, but it's darker. I'll show you the difference between A and C. And then B is kind of in the middle of that. It's a little bit darker, but not much. I only have 2 of D. What did Belinda want?
So Belinda wanted, okay, hang on a minute. Let's see. Let me see. Debbie Howard want 2A, 2B. Belinda wants 2C, 2A.
2A.
Are you out of C?
No.
All right. So, well, we've got to do Vanessa first. Vanessa wants 2A. She's got a blue dress on too. Vanessa wants 2A.
Okay, got a ton of A, y'all. A and B.
Joanne wants a, do we have D?
We have a D. I have 2.
Joanne wants a C and a D.
All righty.
And Debbie wants 2C.
Okay, wonderful.
I couldn't see the D. I see A, B, C.
I know
Oh,
it's over
no,
here.
I see it now. It was just mixed in with the other one. I see it.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, I don't have my pens. Hold on, guys.
You got any more D left?
Nope. Well, I have 1. There were only 2.
So Debbie wants a D.
Okay, fantastic. That one definitely. The others are tied together. These aren't. So I want to make sure I get a pin in it. So I don't lose it. All right.
Gotcha, Deb.
I have another bin in the floor that I could uncover that has all kinds of trims in it, but they're all packaged. I had gotten them all packaged up for my booth.
Well, you can put some packages up.
All right. That one came untied. Alrighty. Let me do these real fast before we do that. This is that flat trim. And I only have the gold and a blue. I've got a ton of the blue. I don't have as much of the gold, but I still have a good bit of it.
So A and B, $1.
Yep.
You got any pink or black?
I don't have black, I'm sure. I Don't have anything like this in pink. No, pink and black are hard to find. I mean, pink is hard to find in this at a reasonable price. I did get some trims at Joann's, and Tuesday I'll have those. I'll have time to go through and measure and price. I have to find my receipt.
Debbie wants 2A and 2B.
All right, let me try to gather the rest of these gold ones up. They're all over the place now. I knew that was going to bite me in the cheek, having them loose like that. There we go.
Oh, yeah, just Debbie, 2A's, 2B's.
Okay.
Vanessa wants 2 yards of blue.
Okay.
Debbie wants 2 more of B.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, ladies. All righty. There. There. How many thumbs up do we have, Debbie?
$14. Everybody do a thumbs up. Pearl give away something nice.
Let's see. Maybe. I have a bunch. That's going to be A. B. C. I don't have a lot of that green one. So I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of 7 of C, and it is this pretty trim with the tassel, and it's a yard. On B, I only have 2. It's this really pretty trim, and I have a whole bag of this, and this is just a pretty blue green, a hunter green bullion, and the bullion is about that wide. It's about 1.5 inches wide, and you can't really see it. I got a whole bag.
$1 a yard.
Yep, $1.
Belinda said she sent her email. Can you see
All
if you
right.
got it, Pearl?
Yep, let me take a look. All right, yeah, it's about a yard, maybe 2 yards, but that's it. Pretty hunter green. It's a very nice quality one. All right, let's see. I do not see it.
Belinda, it's pearls with an S and finds with an F.
Yeah. Looking in
At
spam.
gmail.com. She did not get it yet, darling.
No, it's not out there yet.
Your name, your address, and your PayPal.
If your PayPal is different than your normal email, I need that as well.
Debbie wants 2 of each.
Okay.
Check your spam, Pearl.
What's that?
Check your spam.
I did. I checked both.
Okay.
Sometimes it takes a minute, so we'll look again. We don't give up easy.
That's all I'm seeing of that trim.
Yeah, I don't. I checked my other promotions in social because sometimes things pop up where they're not supposed to.
What's bouillon, Pearl?
This is bouillon. It's called bouillon. Hold on.
Explain what bouillon is.
This is bouillon. That's what they call this, French. The French don't use the word French. They use bouillon.
There you go, Joanne. It's fringe in our hillbilly terms.
Let me make sure I mark the pricing right. And she wanted 2 of all 3?
Yes.
Okay. Right. That. And get you for 2 of the other. All right. I got her for 2 of all. All right. That out of the way. Let's see what else I have. Some of this is bagged up, and I know in there. This is that. This is really pretty. I probably have at least 10 of these. All of these bags have staples in them, so y'all be careful with the staples. I love this little trim. It lays nice and flat. It has some dimension and texture to it.
Is it red?
It's red. That's going to be A. And B is going to be this trim. You've got your tan color, your green, and your yellow. And you've got those colors in the top. And then I have ribbon.
Day 9 is French, and she just learned a new word. Bouillon.
Bouillon.
Bouillon is beef and chicken bouillon is cubes to me that you get at the dollar store. And use it as a base.
That's what it's always been. That's what I've always heard. Everybody call that trim is bouillon. And I never understood why. All right, this is that. I know probably nobody's interested in this, but since I've got it in my hand, I'm going to show it. Oh, good grief. I was putting it in my booth, and you have to staple everything shut. This is that Christmas ribbon that you could actually paint on, stamp on, or whatever. It's a nice wide Christmas green. So that is going to be C. And I have probably about 8 of these.
Calf A times 2.
Okay. Okay.
Sweetheart 2A, 2B. Debbie 1A, 2B, and 2C. You're right, Dana. And they're those little cubes that are in foil in a little
I
round
know.
jar, bouillon.
That's so funny. All right, so that is going right in there. That is going right down there. That's going right there. I don't know why I'm using a red pen. All right. Let's see if there's anything else in here worth looking at. I had as much bagged up in large bags as I could.
Well, I don't know that I've ever seen gold, Joanne, but there could be. Mine is beef and chicken. Oh, money. Well, now there could be gold bullion.
Yeah, bouillon. Yeah. Yeah, somebody making soup. I would love some soup. All right, this is a GIMP. It's not a GIMP. This is that other trim that I showed you. It's that trim in red. To me, this is kind of a raspberry red, but it's just that flat trim would make a nice closure with a little buckle on a journal, or it could be stitched down and put at the top of a pocket or down the spine in a lot of different ways. That's going to be A. And I put this one behind me. I don't think this is cut. This is not cut. I'm not going to put this one on the table. I'll have to pull it out of there and get it measured. Let's see. Oh, this is that dark green GIMP. That's that same green that I had out before. That I thought I only had two pieces of. This is a really very nice GIMP. A very high quality.
I'll put it up there. Somebody may want it again.
Yeah, somebody. Oh, it's 2 yards. These are 2-yard pieces for $1. It's a very high-end GIMP. That's going to be B. And let's see. That hasn't been cut. There's not much of this one.
Hold on, Belinda. I don't have it in yet, honey.
I only have one.
Hang on, girls.
I only have 1 yard of this. That's all there is. And it's a little tiny trim, but it puffs up real fat. There's only one of those, one seam.
All right, Belinda, I'm going to give you 4A, but have you got her info?
Let me see.
Need your info, Belinda.
No, it's not in there. I do not have it, and I cannot. I mean, these are already cut.
Yeah, can't sell, Belinda, until we get your info.
I don't know why it's not coming through. I mean, everything else usually pops right in.
It's pearlsfinds@gmail. Kath wants a B.
All right, I'm just going to make a list and put it in the bag. It makes it easier that way.
I'll put you down, Belinda, but we do not have your info, honey.
Yep.
Cannot sell until we get your info.
All right, I've got Kath for B.
Hanging, okay. Well, she wants 4A and 4B, but
okay.
Did I get the green one earlier? Did Debbie Howard get green from the earlier?
Yes, she did. Yep.
Yes, Debbie. We can hold up for just 1 minute, Belinda, if you want to send your stuff. Debbie wants 2A.
Okay. Just check your spelling, Belinda, and see if that's part of the problem. It's so hard to, I can hardly read it scrolling across there, but it's Pearl, S is in Sam, finds, Finds, as in Sam, at gmail.com. Put that in there.
Nobody for C.
Okay. This is good. It's helping me figure out. There's a lot of stuff I'm binning to just take to the auction because there may be somebody out there that can use it.
Sweetheart wants 2A.
2A. That was.
Did I say Debbie wanted 2As? Did we get Debbie for 2A?
I believe I did.
Yeah, we'll give Sweetheart 2As.
All right. I'm throwing everything on the floor, so. A. Yeah, that was this one. The raspberry red one.
Yeah.
That's a great price. All right, and that will go back over here. I brought this in here, but with all the other fabric and stuff, I hadn't really had a chance to look at it. It's been in storage for 18 months.
What is it?
It's all trim.
Oh.
It's all trim. These are going to be one-offs.
Debbie, did you want to see? I think Debbie Howard wants to see.
She just says pretty C.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. We got a lag going on here. All right, so this is a bullion with a tassel. I've only got the 1 yard. This is a longer, it's about 3.5 inches. And you've got that pretty tassel every, looks like about every 6 inches or so, or about every 3 inches. That's all I've got of it. There's the 1 piece, 1 yard, that's A, $1. Let's see.
Debbie said, Brenda said she'll do it again. She has terrible eyesight.
Okay. This is a black and gray with the tassels. There's a little over a yard of that one. That's going to be B, $1. Oh, actually, there's 2.
Hold on, Debbie. I don't have it in yet. Wait till I put it in.
5, 6 of those. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of C, and it is a really pretty champagne gold and a champagne mixed with that pretty top, and it's a really fine chain bullion. So I only have 1A, but I have 6B and 6C, and they're $1.
Sweetheart, 2Bs.
Thank you, Diana. All right.
You only have 1A. You only have 1A, right?
Only 1A.
Debbie gets an A, 2B, and 2C.
All right. Can't write on this. All right.
Vanessa gets a C.
These staples. It's a pretty color. I like this color.
Christy gets a C.
All right. Thank you, Christy, and thank you, Vanessa and Debbie. Let's see. This is Christy. Let me get Debbie's name on this. See, get it out of the way. Yeah, I saw more bins of trims in storage. That stuff has been sitting there for 18 months without me looking at it. And my van was full to the brim to the auction house twice and once to the thrift, and there's more going to the thrift. So I'm being really picky about what I'm going to keep. So I have some. So
Belinda says she said it again. See if you have it.
All right, let me see. Yes, Allison, I see you. Wonderful. Thank you.
Can you
I do
remember
not see
Belinda is Allison?
Brenda, Belinda, I do not see a shipping address. I need a shipping address. Okay, make sure you send me a shipping address.
As much as you'll make me, Christy.
She wants a lot.
I want a lot. As much as you'll make me, sweetheart. You tell me how much I can have, and then we'll.
All right, let's see what I've got in here. Threw that back in here, and I didn't need to.
Thank you, Christy.
There you are. All right. This is another red, kind of a burgundy trim, and it has a green thread.
Debbie says she's making Bible covers with that trim.
Oh, fun. Oh my goodness. All right, so it's got kind of a green gold thread that's run through. It has that nice little weave at the top, and you can see that thread in there, and then you can see it run through the little loops, and it has that kind of a scalloped look to it. I have 3, 4, 5 of those. I have 1, 2, 3 of this vintage paper ribbon. This is Christmassy. It's got teddy bears and horns, French horns, I guess. And I have 3 of those. That's all I have left of those. And then I have.
Yes, you can, Joanne. You can do whatever you want to.
Yeah.
Yes, you can, ma'am.
All right, look at the date, Debbie. 4/29. See if anybody's selling. So this is on a green. It's looking kind of blue on there, but it's a green, and it's got the little rocking horse, the basket, pineapple-y kind of thing. Weird. It's weird. There's only 2 of those. I'm going to do a D, Debbie. This is the only one I have left.
Wait a minute. 4/29 is Tuesday. Pearl sells it starts at 1 on Tuesday. We have to be done by 1.
I can start a little later if I need to, though. Okay.
All right.
10 is 9 o'clock. 10 is 11 o'clock my time.
Yeah.
All right. I only have 1 of these left.
We'll have Pearl start at 2, and you girls can be done by that time. So yes, you can.
All right. So we've got black
A,
with
B, and
gold.
C.
Yep. A, B, and C. D. A, B, C, D. Because I only had 1 of those. Let's get that one out of the way.
1 of D. Okay.
Yeah. 1 of D.
Well, Brenda came in before this thing, but she wants 3B. Brenda wants 3, or Belinda wants 3B.
All right. Did anybody else come in for B?
No, Debbie
Okay.
wants 3A and a D, but we're going to
All right.
share. We've only got one
Well,
D.
I'm just going to go ahead and do this then.
Yeah. I'm going to share out because there's only one D.
No, there were 3 B's.
D.
Oh, D. Yeah, there's only one D. So start at the top again.
Well, Belinda, do you want the B's? You came in before the thing, so let me wait and see if she wants it. Give Debbie 3 A's. Yes, I will, Joanne. I'll send out an email. Give Belinda 2 C's.
All right, wait. Did she not want the B?
Well, she came in before the go, so I'm asking her.
Okay.
So Debbie gets 3 A's.
I'm looking for my stapler and I don't see it.
Let me know, Belinda, if you want 3 B's.
All right.
Belinda for 2 C's.
All right, give me a sec. I'm trying to. I wasn't really prepared for this today, so it's just taking me a second. Good grief. Nothing wants to cooperate with me today. All right, I got that for Debbie. And then Belinda wants
Belinda wants 2 C's and 2 B's.
All right, 2 C's and 2. All right, all I got are 2 C's, so we're good.
You don't have any more B's?
I have 1 B left.
All right.
She said you wanted 2, yeah, but I only had 2 C's.
All right, and that's what she wants is 2 C's and 2 B's.
Okay. All right, I got that. And did anybody want the D?
Christy wants a D and an A.
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart. And that's all I'm seeing.
Yeah, we'll spread the word. I'll put something out too. Put it out on the different channels, the different pages. All right, put that there.
It was black and we only had one. Christy got it, Joanne.
Yeah, that's the only one I had. I don't know. I could dig around in this bin and there might be another one. Who knows? I thought that was the last one I had. I just didn't look far enough. Who wanted it?
Well, Joanne's asking what is D.
All right. I only have a half a yard. It's that same thing.
It's black. Joanne, you want it? Half a yard? D 50 cents.
All right, you got it. It's a gift. It's not a whole yard, so.
Yes, she wants it.
You got it. All right, now I have this black and gray. Did I already have this up there before?
Well, I think so, but put it up there again. It don't
Well, it
matter.
looks different because I've got black and tan and then gray. And then that's the top. There's only one, I think. And this is 1 3/4 yards of this black.
I'll just give them the whole bag.
It's hard to see it. I'm going to look again. All right, see, it's got this, you can't really see it. There's no way. All right.
Yes, you can. It's kind of got a braid in it.
Yeah, well, it sticks up. It sticks way up. And so it's just this little black stuff. Looks like 1 3/4 yards. That's going to be B. I have a whole bunch of this white.
Belinda says she sent
her address.
address.
Okay, good, good, good. I need to have a shipping address. Yep, I got it. Thank you very much. All right.
It's ABC.
ABC.
Christy A.
It's a pretty one. Okay.
Joanne A, B, and 2C.
There's only one A. A is gone.
All right, so a B and 2C.
All right, the B is gone. There was only one. Let me do this. Get it off.
Yeah, and 2C's for Joanne, so a B and 2C.
Okay. Making a little pile down there. All right, and 2C's.
And give Debbie 3C's.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you very much, ladies. They're really helping me clear some of this out. I'm going to be having a lot of different pop-up sales over the next few weeks, as much as I can, to just go through the things I have in storage. If you're looking for fabrics to tea stain, I have a bunch. Let's see, what else can I find? Good stuff. Oh. I had another one of those A's, but it was in a bag. Was anybody else wanting an
A? Joanne wanted an A, yes.
Okay, good. See, I was going to go through that bin. That's what was in here and sort, but I hadn't had time. All right, I have this gold bullion. There's only one. Well, let me look again. You know, I say that, and then I find another one. This is a really thick trim, and it's been halfway unchained. So this is what it looks like. But it's really, really thick and rich looking. So that's A.
You only have one?
Hold on, I think that's, let's see what I've got here. One. I have 2 yards of B. I can cut. It's this really, really pretty trim with burgundy and that really dark green on a tan. That's B. Is that one already? And who wanted the A?
What's the label? Joanne. They're little sticky notes that you get at the dollar store.
Yep. I get them at the Dollar Tree. They're not very sticky. Sometimes they're not sticky at all, but I can pin them on.
No, wait a minute. I didn't put that in. I didn't know. I thought I thought you were putting up a C.
I was, but I thought you already put it in. All right, here's one.
No, the label's on the Ziploc. What's the labels on the Ziploc?
Oh, I did those. That was for my booth. I used a different lady for different things. I did it on Avery. And I could just write down what it was and write down the price and stick it on there. So it made it easy. All right, so we're okay.
Debbie wants an A and 2B. She's taking all those.
All right. So we didn't do a C. We just got A and B.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to put up a C, so I didn't put it in.
Okay.
So Debbie, A. Well, now wait a minute. Hold on. Give Debbie an A and a B and give Belinda a B. That way everybody will get one.
All right, fantastic. I'm a little discombobulated today. I've been working like crazy all week trying to get things done. I am determined that I will not pay another month of storage.
I'm holding her to that because she's told me that for
I'm
2 years
done.
now.
I'm done. Well, it's been
Well, yeah,
18
go
months since
ahead
I
and do
moved in
that.
here.
Yeah, go ahead, J9. She don't have the patent on that.
What's that? Oh, I don't. Yeah, just go to Avery. Those were little, I forget where I got those. I forget where I got those images. I can go to Avery and try to download it again if you need it, if you can't find it. But I just wanted to have unique labels. All right, this is going to be A. There's not quite 2 yards. Let me, one, yep. There are 2 yards. It is a really pretty mixed bronze and gold. It's got like 2 layers of the loops. And it has that really pretty top. So that's A. And this is another bouillon. 1, 2. Only got 2 yards of it. It's got a really small topper, which I think is good. I think I did that earlier, though. I think I really think I did that one earlier, and I found another piece of it. So there's 2 yards of B. And there's only, let's see, there's 1.5 yards of this one. It's a small one, and it's a pretty mixture of different golds, and it's got the long loops down here, and then it's got the 2 rows of little loops like that, and that's C. I have
an A and a C.
Joanne? Okay.
And Debbie will take the rest.
All right. I picked up a special fabric, 2 special fabrics at the quilt store. And I'm going to do some bundles for next week. All right. I've been emptying bins like crazy.
Wait a minute. Joanne. Well, Joanne, I'm going to share. I'm going to give Belinda C. So you're going to get A, because there was only one C, and Belinda came for C. So give Joanne A, give Belinda C, and give Debbie the rest, the A and B.
Okay. All righty. It won't shock me to find a bag, some of this all bagged up somewhere. I'm still going through things, so hopefully I'll have some more. Let's see what else I can pull up in a quick minute. Let's see. I think I did that one already. This one and 3 staples. All right, I think we're getting down to the end. I'm going to have to go through the bags and sort through and see what else I've got. And I know I've got more in storage. I'll try to bring that home next week. This is a trim. I'm just going to hold it up here. I think you'll be able to see up through it. It's pretty burgundy red and green and gold. And it just has that loopy pattern that runs all the way across it. I've got 2 of those. I have no idea how many of these I have. I would say I probably have about 5 yards. It's a pretty hunter green. And it's just a real simple little bitty. See, I can't see it very well. Can you see the little thing
Yeah,
that's running
I see it.
across it? Okay, so that's going to be B. And I have a few of these. Let's see. These are already cut. I think I probably have at least 7 or 8 of these. And I'll shake all the dust and stuff off that got knocked down on the floor. So this is a little feathery.
Looks like that green one.
It's not. This is, see how they're spaced short and spaced apart? No.
All right. Hold on, girls. I just put it in. You're getting ahead of the game. Christy wants to see. Put it back in.
All right, I can't get my fingers to cooperate. All right,
Christy, you see.
I got her.
Belinda, 2B.
It's not cut, so you'll get contiguous yards on that.
Sweetheart, 2C.
Okay.
Belinda, 3C.
Okay. All right.
That's it.
Okay. This is all loose, so I'm going to put it in the bag with the list. And nobody for A, right?
Oh.
Alrighty. Let's see. I'm going to bring these up because we've got people that are here tonight that weren't here the other night. I have these napkins that I got at that estate sale, and they're all in that that
Wonderful 80s fabric.
yeah. Well, these are 80s napkins. So this is the blue with the deep rose color, and this is the blue with kind of a khaki color. And I have some of all of them left. There's A, there's B, and then I have these small ones that are the pink and blue with some green. And they're 3 for $1.
Not saying anybody.
Nobody? Okay, no problem. Just thought I'd bring them back out because they're sitting there. Alrighty, let's see.
Wait a minute. 9. So 3 sets. So 3 sets of A and C for Sweetheart.
Okay, thank you, Diana.
I'm assuming it's 3 sets, right? Sweetheart, 3 for $1. You don't want 9 sets, do you? You want 3 sets. You want 9 napkins.
Yeah, because a lot of people are selling them individually now.
Belinda wants an A, B, and C.
Okay, thank you, Belinda.
And Sweetheart says yes. So 3 sets for Sweetheart.
Okay. Okay, wonderful. All right, thank you, ladies. And let me stick a pin in it if I can find one. The other ones are pinned down. This one's not. See if I can do it without sticking myself. There we go. That'll do. All right. Let me see. All right. I'm going to go back to a little bit of fabric, but this is new fabric. And this one is really pretty. But see how it's really going back to the older designs? See if we can get it to stop. This is really, really pretty. This is a keepsake calico. It's a very nice quality fabric, and it's a deep, deep red with lighter reds down to a pink. And it has a mottled look in it. You can see like right in here. That's the way it's supposed to look. I have several yards, and it's going to be $2 a fat quarter. If you order 2 fat quarters, for those that are new, you would get a half yard. If you order 4, you're going to get a full yard. I don't cut it if I don't have to. And I have plenty available.
Joanne, a fat quarter.
Okay.
Two fat quarters for sweetheart.
Okay, thank you. There must be a lag that's slowing things down a little bit.
That's all I'm seeing.
Okay. I was talking to one of the managers at the Joann's up here near me. It's a big store. They're still getting things in. They're still sending them things from the warehouse. And he was telling me that they told them they're about to send all this stuff, but they can't have their temp workers anymore. And it's like, how are they going to manage? It's crazy. All right, I've got this one. It's a white on white.
Thank you.
Hey, Jack. Can you see the leaf pattern in it? If I can get it up there. There we go. It's $2 a fat quarter, Debbie.
Joanne wants one.
Okay. What did he bring you to eat?
I had a ribeye with some potatoes on the grill and a salad.
Oh, yay.
And I already scarfed it down. That's it for that fabric.
Okay, that's fine. I'll get it out of the way. I'm looking around to see if I can find something different. There's just so much squeezed into this little space. It's crazy. Now this is something I've been toying with what to do with these. You know, this is the kind of thing I picked up for my booth. And I don't have the booth anymore. I'm not going to do anything like that again for the foreseeable future. I took all the old hardware I had, all the pegs and stuff, and took it over to the antique mall. The ladies over there were always so sweet to me. On your way to Longhorn. Oh, that sounds yummy. I have these tablecloths. What are these? 50s, Debbie?
Maybe 40s.
40s, 50s. That's what I was thinking. A few little stains. It's been used. And I'm thinking 10 for the whole, 5 for a half, $2.50 for quarters. So if somebody wants the whole thing for $10, I'll let it go. That's cheaper than you'll find it in any antique mall. And these are pretty geraniums, and it's got the pretty teal and the bright red. This does have 2 small holes in it.
Joanne wants it all.
You want it all? You got it, Joanne. Thank you. I'm going to do 9 because it's got the 2 little holes in it. I did not see those before. And I've got a ton of tablecloths. So I hesitate to cut them up ahead of time because sometimes people do want the whole. Let me get that pen out of the way. This is a much bigger tablecloth. This is the center. It's got these beautiful pinks in it and this muted taupe design in the center. And then it's got it on the border. And there's the side. This one is about 70 inches long. Same thing, $10 for the whole, $5 for halves, $2.50 for quarters.
Joanne will take the whole thing.
All right, you got it. And I have a lot of really pretty damask tablecloths. And I did find there's some things in storage that may be embroidered, Debbie, but I didn't get to bring them home because I didn't have anywhere to put them. So next week I'll try to bring. There's not a lot that I have found so far. But next week I'm going to spend a lot of time over there, and by the end of the week I'm going to start advertising online the shelving units and the bins that I have. Here's another one. This is a cute one. Cute summer one. So this is the quarter. It's not as long as the other one. It's not as wide. So you've got the different drinks and fruits and things. And then in the center, see what the center looks like. All right. Here's the center. I don't see any. There's
You're going to have to wait, Melinda. If you're wanting this one, it's not in yet.
Yep, $10 whole. Does have a little stain there. I mean, they've been used. These are 40s. So $10 whole, $5 half, $2.50 quarter.
So if this is the one you're wanting, Melinda, put it in now. Make sure that you're on live, Belinda.
Yeah.
Because you're really coming in late. Up there by Pearl's name, there's a button. Make sure you're red on live.
Yep.
Because I don't know. I don't think you're live.
Thank you, Belinda. Yeah, double check. You have to check that really about every 10 or 15 minutes, Belinda. Because it just bumps off sometimes. Thank you very much. You can see the laundry mark right there. All right, and here is the last one that I have. This is linen. So it looks floppier. You would really, if you're going to use it on a table, you would want to starch it. But this one has been well loved. You can see the stains. Yeah, this is the right side. You can see how faded it is. It's got the little scalloped print on it. The flowers have faded. You can see some yellow in there. Green in here.
Is this 10?
It's 10. It's linen. It's beautiful. It is stained though. There are some stains and some little pulls and things like that. staying here. This is a much bigger one. Somebody was painting. There's a little bit of paint on there.
Joanne.
Okay, thank you, Joanne. Well, ladies,
I know, I'm wearing out. I'm pooped. After that massage, I'm pooped.
Yep, I am too.
I say we call it.
I say we call it too. Let me do some giveaways.
All right.
Get this folded. For some reason, it doesn't want to cooperate. I've been up since a few minutes after 6 this morning.
Me too.
Oh, is it a problem with, yeah. All right. So what I have.
You had to have purchased $10.
You have to have made a purchase.
You've got to have made a purchase, Tracy, to get a giveaway. It's a $10 minimum. We can't do a giveaway if you don't purchase. I'm sorry. That's just the rules of the game.
Yeah. I'm doing this to support myself, and it's fun, and I love it. I get to meet people from all over the country, sometimes from all over the world. Oh, Diana said she was born there. So I've got this little piece of a sample. It's got a pretty pink dot and a pretty green dot. I've got that, and I've got 1, 2 of those.
All right, Tracy.
Always hard when you're working. So I've got 4 giveaways.
All right, I'm going to do 2 going over, and I'm going to do 2 going under.
I'll save
so put up 2 first.
Do what?
I'm going to do 2 going over, and then I'll pick another number and 2 going under.
Okay.
So put up 2, and they can pick A or B.
Okay. I got what you're saying now. It's like my brain is tired. Oh, isn't that fun?
I'm putting in last call.
So this only has 2 pieces, but they're large pieces. This has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 pieces, but they're small.
All right, stops in. Alexa, give me a number between 11 and 39.
I would love to retire. I'm 70, 71.
Earl, don't stop talking. I didn't hear what Alexa said.
Oh, sorry.
Alexa, give me a number between 11 and 39. $24. Going over. 24. J9 is 29. J9 scraps.
J9. All right, J9, do you want A or B?
And I'm going above this time. Christy. We'll get what's left. So J9 and Christy.
Yeah, yours truly.
J9 wants B.
She wants B? Okay, you got it, J9.
Christy,
thank you.
Okay, we're going to do 2 more, and that's going to be going under.
All right. I'm going
to show the 2 unders, and I'll call the number.
I'm going to put this one down. I'm not going to put 2 of the same down. Let me find a different one. I'll put this one down.
Alexa, give me a number between 11 and 39.
What's today? 4/18.
26. Going under. 26. 26. That's Debbie Howard is 22. So Debbie Howard, And there's nobody below Debbie, so, and that was Christy and J91. So we're gonna do Daisy.
Daisy. Okay, great.
So, sweetheart, what would you like, please? And somebody messaged me what they say and mentioned Daisy from Pearl. What did Daisy say?
Diana said Deb Howard had 22.
But it was going over.
It was going over, Diana.
Sweetheart wants B.
Okay, you got it.
And then Daisy will get what's left.
Okay, that's the 10.
It was going over. And I don't even know what the number was. I'm not going back. We're done.
Ladies, thank you all for coming and popping in today. I will be selling on Tuesday. It's not this Tuesday that they're going to be selling the paper.
The 29th.
Yeah. So next Tuesday I'll be selling at 1 p.m. Eastern time. So if you are looking for more goodies, I'll have more different stuff and some of the same kind of things too. But I'll be selling then. And we appreciate you coming today. I hope you all have a very blessed Easter. And hopefully you're getting to have time with your family. I'm going to go have lunch with mine. So I'm excited. I'm thankful for that. So y'all have a great weekend, a happy Easter, and I'm sure we'll see all of you out there in the ether at other sales and channels too. So bye,
Daisy
y'all.
said, if you unearth the seam binding, please add it to my order.
Unearth the seam binding. Which one was
All
that?
right, girl. Thanks a bunch.
All right. Daisy, send me an email with a timestamp on what we're talking about, okay? Because it's already gone right out of my mind. I might remember when I start putting things together, but I don't promise because my brain is tired, y'all. Bye. Love you, ladies.
Bye-bye.
Bye.